Oh, people, welcome. No worries, everyone. Oh, wondering, children, wondering, children, darling, children, darling, children. The truth is unknown, but not. It's so children, easy, it's a foolish thing. Oh, but not to fly. Oh, must because must know children to respect the shepherd. Darling, children, where are darling, children. Guys, I'm trying to share this in our WhatsApp group. I greet everyone for joining us this morning. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I greet you, okay, Mopo. Salute, salute. Said, why not P2B? P2B is not in APC. So we're talking about APC. And P2B, by the way, his party, somebody is asking why not P2B. By the way, his party don't even consider him a serious candidate. He went to Abia State for consultation yesterday. Nothing in there but Ibe, not Okeze, but so it has now gone back to what I told you people that we are entering the moment of the great exposition. All these lies, all this nonsense, they are going to end. We are going to see everyone for who they truly are. Okay? We are going to see everyone. Everyone will show their hands. It's moment of truth. For you to see how evil these people are. You are shouting for Igbo presidency, PDP, Abia State. Abia State is a PDP state. And an Igbo man went to consult his people in Abia that will vote for him. You know, this question basically solved half of the issue I'm going to discuss about David Umahi. All right? You have even solved half of it. These my people, calm down. These guys, they overplayed their hands. All right? All right? Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Henry Chimeze. Udonga, Ayoze Udonga, salute, salute, salute. Mm-hmm. Ultra silence. This one so Osinbajo is sweet. Really, really. Uh, is there including Rochas? Rochas is not doing the right consultation. Going on media and all those things is not how to. It's not how to run for election or serious campaign. All these ones, they are just trying to use the energy to run for their senatorial positions. Finish. It's not a serious candidate as such. He himself knows more than anyone. So, my people, these are my anyone can have his or her own candidate. All right, you can have your own permutations and who you are supporting. But the good thing about this program this morning is I am going to post the link at the end of my analysis So if you have any contrary opinion, questions you want to ask me, no problem. I will be more than willing to answer it. Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. Greet you this wonderful morning. May the day meet us in good health and peace. Above all, may we have a lovely family that love us, care about us. Our families remain strong. All right. Now, 2023 is around the corner. APC is obvious that the next APC presidential candidate is going to come from the southern Nigeria. Then, these people I mentioned, why did I single them out? There are people I believe have the best chance, the best shot. That's it. That's why I narrowed it down. I narrowed them down to 4. Now, I will start with Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State. Let me get his picture up here because I want people to know exactly the people we are talking about. Governor Dave Umahi, the man on your screen, is the executive governor of Ebonyi State. The Southeast, as it stands today, there is no one in the history of Igbo politics, Igbo land within Nigeria. I'm not talking about Igbo land before Nigeria was created. I'm talking about from the day the name Nigeria was given to us, even from the day we started having local authorities that are locals, not colonial masters. From that day till date, there is nobody in the entire Igbo land, nobody in the entire Igbo land. In fact, the entire southern Nigeria, there is nobody, absolutely nobody, be it as a president or as a governor, that has done the job this man did. Now, let me tell you why I say so. Check where the most performing governors in the south, Umahi, Sanwo-Olu, then you can count Ayade. Ayade is a very good governor. Wike is somewhere around 6th. Wike is not between Governor Okuzodinma. I'm going to tell you this not because I'm from Imo State. You will check how many projects completed, not awarded, completed projects in Imo State over the past 2 years alone. Now compare it with what Wike has done in Rivers State for 7 years. In 7 years. Compare it. Compare both of them and you will see why I arrived at that conclusion. But towering above them all is Dave Umahi. If Dave Umahi had the resources Delta State, Bayelsa State, Rivers, or Lagos had, Ebonyi would have been a mini Dubai. Go there right now. Most people from southern Nigeria, in less than 1 year, all their doctors, all the people that doctors used to refer to India and all these other small countries, that their healthcare systems are just rubbish, as garbage as Nigeria. Believe me, they just have more buildings and more beds. Finished. They would be rerouting all of them to Ebonyi State. So health tourism alone would give Ebonyi State money, the type of revenue that no other state in the Southeast will generate from tourism, not even Imo State. Not even Imo State. Go there and see things for yourself. And I keep maintaining it. The best people to give the presidency are governors. They are governors. All right? And Dave Umahi fits into that. Everything. But I'm telling you, APC will lose that election before 6 p.m. on election day if Dave Umahi is given the ticket. Let me tell you why. Dave Umahi, you are saying, you running him as your candidate is like drawing Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, and Mendy, Chelsea goalkeeper. Then you put them in the Comoros Island football team. You put them in the Comoros Island football team and send them to the World Cup. I hope you know the caliber of players I just mentioned. The best striker in the world right now, the hottest. The best midfielder, central midfielder in the world, and arguably the best goalkeeper in the world. But if you ever take them to the World Cup, Brazil will beat them. Argentina will beat them. France will beat them. Germany will beat them. That is not because those players are not good, but the others have a formidable team. The talent of one person cannot carry the full team in the entire competition. All right? It can't carry the whole team in the entire competition. Let me bring my face here. Are you getting me? Dave Umahi has everything he needs, but the other team, the other members of his team, I mean, other factors like how many votes can the Southeast hand Dave Umahi and say, go to the convention, tell your party this is the millions of votes. These millions of votes are the votes you have locked down first. You will find out that he doesn't have the support of his own people. And the IPOB propaganda since 2015 has made it all but impossible for an Igbo man to rule Nigeria come 2023. If they didn't kill it before, after 2019, they killed it. Then from 2020, it went on overdrive. Then they started killing the northerners in the southeast. PDP has already said they are going to zone their tickets to the north. 2 states in the north will wipe out the entire southeast vote. Remember what I told you before. There are people in the northern Nigeria. Their plan is to make sure that no Igbo man rules in 2023. It's not because of old beef. No, it's because of the new one. It's because of the new one. Especially with Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know the lie they wanted to say to their people that Igbos want to be president, so they will change this state of origin to where where you were born, place of birth. That means all the properties Igbos own in Abuja, in Kano, all the land will not belong to Igbos. It has left the hands of the local people. Watch this type of lie. This lie now, and they said they want to make Nnamdi Kanu defense minister. Now he will chief of defense staff. Now he will move Division 1 from Kaduna to Enugu. All the weapons will be moved there, and Ndibo will now declare war on the north. This type of thing, no reasonable person will believe it. But no reasonable person was supposed to believe in Jubilee Sudan and looking at the left ear. Guess what? Most people on the internet were writing about it, tweeting about it, Facebooking on it, talking rubbish. The people you are insulting have the biggest votes. They have the biggest block in Nigeria. Dave Umahi, good as he may be, or he is, it's obvious that he is one of the best governors in the entire country. But then, the Southwest alone, there is a genuine and justifiable anger against the Igbos from the Southwest. I direct you again to the broadcast of the Arumeri Igbo one, the cause of evil, the personification of evil in Igbo land. Nnamdi Kanu. Go and check what all these broadcasts against you. Who did he leave? Benin people. Oluwa of Iwo. That monarch, what he said, no Igbo should be allowed to rule Nigeria. That thing he said, he's just echoing the thought of so many people, so many traditional rulers across the entire southern Nigeria. I'm not talking about the north. And these are the people you need to meet. These are the people that will deliver their regions to you. And they've already made it open to you. So are you willing to run that risk? Are you willing to take that risk in such a vital election at a point the country, the ethnic bigotry, religious bigotry in the country is so high? Are you actually going to run it when the man doesn't even have the support of his own people? Look at the type of hatred towards him. If he was in PDP, he wouldn't still get the presidency. But the place he has the better shot. President Buhari is not stupid. He knows how everyone functions. He knows how everyone functions. All right? So an opportunity you would have used to ascend to the presidency, you killed it. The moment Dave Umahi decamped to the APC was the moment even I expected Igbo leaders to en masse decamp to APC, governors, senators, everyone. But they didn't. Why? There is no Igbo political agenda in Nigeria, which means anyway. There is no Igbo agenda, is self-interest, and the people who are putting their own self-interest ahead of the interests of the entire Igbo nation are the one you are worshiping, i.e., a criminal. The two political legs he's standing on are justice and Biafra. Biafra, he has denied it on more than 3 occasions. The justice is talking about rotational positions in executive and all those things. But he has been in the Senate for how long? Well, that one is from his part. So they are in his own place now, in his senatorial zone. It's only his side that is supposed to be producing a senator. He is going to complete 16 years soon. Now he wants to run for governorship in Abia State, for the governorship position of Abia State, come 2023. You and the governor are from the same local government. The same Mungwa. Have you seen that it is glaring to everyone that Neni Naya is a crook? And this is the person people are worshiping. They have lied to the region. Or I told you, how can you be propagandizing people and it's just only your people? The lies you are selling it to only your people. And those that want to open their eyes, you call them saboteur, evil, haters of their own people, because they are exposing your lies. Can you go to any the people you are going to fight with are not buying the propaganda? So it is useless. All this nonsense in the Southeast is for them to maintain power at the political level, at the local level. Guess what? It has cost us the presidency again. It has gone back to what Tunde Bakari said about Stafford. The same people who engineered that nonsense still in power. All of them. Let me block one animal. All of them. Now they've killed the chances of Governor Dave Umahi. I will advise him to run for Senate. It is a given that Dave Umahi will deliver on the stage wherever he anoints. If Dave Umahi anoints this roll-on in 2023 in Ebonyi State, this woman will beat any candidate so easily. So you should make sure someone that shares his vision replaces him in Ebonyi State. Then I will suggest he run for Senate. When he gets to the Senate, they should put him in the committee in charge of budget because he knows how to manage budget. If he can work with the small resources he has, even though there are so many mining activities going on in the state, let's not forget about that one. But the little resources he's getting, if he can manage it well in the state, I believe he will do well in Nigeria. And when eventually whoever AP President Muhammadu Buhari announced wins, they can decide to draft him into the Ministry of Roads and Transportation. Okay? He said Ijele will be the Minister of APC. He made a beat. Made a beat me. You understand? You get me? Run for Senate. When APC retains power in 2023, hopefully, graciously, I don't want to brag about it, but it's obvious. The other side is weak. The best thing APC has working for them is the weakness of the opposition. There is no opposition in Nigeria. They will still betray each other, you know. As soon as they select their candidate and all this nonsense, you just have to pay their fee that they will give you the entire secret. PDP has no secret. These are evil people. All these voice notes, all this nonsense that were leaking those days from the house, even state and for them, they are a bunch of evil people. All right? A bunch of evil people. Okay? Okay, somebody said, Rotimi Amaechi. Okay, let's get to Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi. Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi is an astute politician. I respected this man just by the way he became the the River State governor in 2007. I respect this man so much. And if someone like Ararume, if someone like Ararume had been as smart as Chibuike Amaechi, he would have been the Imo governor because both of them were facing the same palaver. Both of them won the PDP ticket in their states. But the then serving governors didn't want them. Didn't want them to replace them. What did they do? They went against the law, every law of election, to remove them. All right? All right? They robbed Ararume and he pushed too far, even after so many times. Had Ugu won that thing, if Ararume had known what Chibuike Amaechi knew, he would have allowed the PDP candidates to win. Just go there. As soon as everything is done in the court, Supreme Court, wherever everything is confirmed that he is the governor, then you approach the court like Chibuike Amaechi approached the court. At the end of the day, Celestine Omehia, your name was there, but the ballot was PDP. So by law, by virtue of the real winner of the primary, Amaechi became the governor. That alone is a political masterclass. That alone is a political masterclass, and you should respect someone with such vision. Okay? You should respect someone with such vision. But Chibuike Amaechi does not have what it takes to run in 2023. He has everything it takes to be president, but he doesn't have what it takes to run in 2023 and successfully win. Why? Okay, I will explain to you. His own state governor, he did not even deal with him. Wike was one of the weakest people in that his election, his re-election. Amaechi won. Some people are denying that he's not Igbo. You will have to explain to me what Igbo means. And you know, we Igbos, we are the most confused people. We don't even know the meaning of our name. Amaechi is an Igbo man. Then, in Igbo, what part of Igbo is he from? Imo and Anambra are two different people, different cultures, different traditions, although we have similar things. Even within Anambra State, people from Nnewi and people from maybe Ayamelum are totally different. But because the evil ethnic and tribal politics that is ruling the Southeast has destroyed our political conversations, we don't even know how to expand the home, our own home. Look at the Fulanis. You are shouting Fulani, Fulani, Fulani. Guess what? The Fulanis in Borno State are not telling the Fulanis in Plateau State that you are not fully Fulani. You are not. No, no, no. They see each other as well. And I'm mentioning how many votes is he going to deliver when he couldn't even remove the week. And there is something I have taken to someone who I believe brought it to his attention, and he did not act upon it, is about security. What? The security of the region. Even when IPOB was doing, they were doing so many DSN, not DSN, they were doing so many things. Although somebody around him, I told, they acted on one occasion and arrested those people. But there are things do it. He didn't do it. He just wanted to play the old game. But in that old game, the time and season doesn't favor it. He is not the least effective minister. I believe Fashola is outperforming him. Yes. But he is good. That's his office. I don't know any person since 1999 who has done better than him. So I will give him that. Kindness, people who met him have confirmed him to be a kind man, but you need more than kindness to be the front runner in 2020. You need more than kindness to do that. All right? You need more than that. So the Amaechi issue settled itself. The snake that beat Dave Umahi with his teeth caught Amaechi with the tail. Have you seen how they can still use that propaganda? They are already fashioned for any Igbo man on Amaechi, and it will be a total distraction. In the southwest, which is a very dicey place in Nigeria, the whole southern Nigeria, the number one in politics are the Southwesterners, hands down. Hands down. They are the Southwesterners, and that takes us to Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban. It takes us to Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me change the name. Yeah. Nobody, I repeat, nobody in the entire southern Nigeria, absolutely nobody, no single person in Nigeria, in the southern part of Nigeria, be it the southeast, be it the south, be it the southwest, nobody beats Tinubu. He towers above all of them like a giant. He is the giant that towers above all of them. Let me tell you one of the reasons. You see this picture, people don't know the importance of this picture. Let me remove this. Look at that podium. Look at that podium. And on the wall, you will see the Chatham House. The Chatham House. This Chatham House was the Chatham House. And ask yourself, when was the last time have you ever seen anyone from your region giving speech in front of the Chatham House? And ask yourself, can you be the president of Nigeria and run it without hitch, without much foreign interference, if not with the blessings of the Chatham House and the Council of Foreign Relations? The Chatham House is the mother of the Council of Foreign Relations. And that organization, that body you saw there, these are the real people that draft the foreign policies of the Western world. This NATO alliance, Global North. Global North. Now, how many of your own people, how many of your people have gone there? When they say that Tinubu has capacity, yeah, man, the man has capacity. Mind you, he was a top member of NADECO. Remember what NADECO did. I don't consider everything NADECO did good, and I don't consider everything they did evil. They did many horrible things. But you may say it's because of the time, the energy that was in the air, and their actions contributed to the current destruction, the political violence we have seen in Nigeria. I'm telling you, they managed to make us to tolerate violence because we believe it was against a man we hate so much, whom we did not even know a single bad thing. If you want to check his policy till date, had the policy of General Sani Abacha been implemented in housing, in education, infrastructure, and everything, believe me, Nigeria would have been better than Rwanda and South Africa combined. I mean the rich part of South. Okay. Tinubu. But I will tell you, it is not his destiny to rule Nigeria. It is not. Let me block one arm. It is not his destiny to rule Nigeria. I'm telling you. For so many reasons, some are in the public, some are not. But there has been a simmering problem underground, which I am not going to go into. It's not my business. I wasn't there in 2013 when things were happening. In 2015, I don't know what the agreement or everything, but I am telling you, many events that took place makes it impossible. And one more thing, back to the course of Abacha on Nigerian politics and Nigerian politicians. Abacha warned about this ethnic and tribal bigotry, religious sentiment in politics. There is nobody in the whole of the southern Nigeria who would beat Tinubu. But one, you can't run him to a 2023. Why? He is going to replace a Muslim president. He is going to replace a Muslim president. Now, I'm not the type of person that plays identity politics. I am not religious, which you people know, but for the sake of peace in Nigeria, so many pastors, so many bloggers, so many evil people don't care how many people will lose their lives in a religious crisis, so long it keeps the people paying them in power, it gives them a political advantage. It strengthens their grip on power. They don't care. They don't care. And they have prepared everything. One thing you cannot do in Nigeria is want a Muslim president to replace President Muhammadu Buhari. You see why I told you that PDP will lose that election. With Atiku, they will lose that election before 3 p.m. The entire southern Nigeria, which is actually where you have PDP based, they will all vote against them. Now, why would APC want to give PDP an edge? You want to take this to the south, it has to be a Christian. We weren't there when you people started this Christian and Muslim thing. You people created the system. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a product of this system. He has benefited from it. Guess what? It is coming to bite him right. It is coming to bite him right now. Let me play this broadcast by General Sani Abacha. Let me play this. I want you to listen to this, then I'll come back.
Much of the problems have no root in our national psyche. They are not in our character. Much of the problems have no root in our national psyche. They are not in our character.
We are committed, we are sincere, and we will do everything possible. But you know exactly what we went through in this nation. You know the basis and the reason why even in 1992, about how many, is it 13 or 23 presidential aspirants had to be disqualified. And we knew exactly what happened in 1993 when, you know, what happened when even the election had to be cancelled and so on. So what we have done is to take necessary, measures to ensure that some of these incidents are avoided. But at the same time, the transition program is for the nation, but the major players in the transition program are the politicians themselves. So the politicians themselves will have to come and bury their differences. We'll have to play politics the way it is, not politics of animosity, not politics of religious or ethnic, sentiments or anything, no matter how devastating to the unity and stability of the nation. Once it favors that individual politician, he is ready to exploit it at the expense and at the cost of the unity or stability of the nation. So what we have done is clear, it's simple, it's straightforward, and it's step by step. But I tell you, we know we are all Nigerians. The politicians themselves, it's a big challenge on them. They need a change of attitude, a change of mind for them to come and play responsible politics. And that's why even as far as rotation is concerned, as far as power sharing is concerned, which is the main issue in the politics of this country, we took the pain to go into detail and divide this nation into 6. So the question of majority, the question of minority is absolutely immaterial. It's question of quality. It's question of the individual Nigerian who possesses the right leadership, who possesses the right quality. That is the issue. So the question of marginalization is completely out of it, is absolutely addressed. So there is no section of this country that will claim to be marginalized as far as the present system is concerned. So the issue of marginalization is out. The issue of sharing or involvement in power in this nation is out. And all these things we took upon account of our past experiences as far as the political evolution of this nation is concerned. And we believe and we pray what we have done is something which is enduring, which will reinforce the peace, the stability, the unity and the understanding of this nation, and which will form the basis of a stronger, a sounder democratic system for this nation.
And they killed him. And they planned with the Westerners and killed him. Came home, gave us rumors, gave us nonsense. They started all this rubbish about, oh, he's a Muslim man. He's a Christian. Listen to what Abacha said, and all these things he ruined them. Like I told you, Tinubu and his friends in Nadeko benefited from this. There is nobody in the Southeast, I repeat it, as towering as Tinubu. Tinubu beats every politician in the Southeast. Nobody nears him. Everywhere. So in the Southwest, he is a mega three. The only man that stood Obasanjo down. Obasanjo wanted to play good politics. Oh, I will see, we told the allocation of Lagos State government. He didn't care. He used the wealth of Lagos State. That is the power of innovation. Nobody knows staffing more than Tinubu. He knows how to staff people. He knows how to put people in certain places. He knows how to cut deals. But his type of politics and the way the country is, the keg of religious gunpowder it is sitting on right now, we need to avoid some banana peels. I'm not saying he can't win. Hey, if he wins the APC ticket, once he gets the president blessing, I will work for him. Free, for free. I will campaign for him because he beat Atiku 100%. That one is that is not in that 100%. He beats Atiku and beats anything PDP can. Just name me that candidate in PDP that will go toe to toe with Tinubu and come back and come out alive. Nobody. I repeat, nobody. Nobody from the entire southern Nigeria. It's very insulting that some Igbos will be comparing P2B with Tinubu. Are you people okay? There is no room for comparison. When we are talking about people that have the machine, let me leak one small secret to you people. I know someone who used to work within the presidency, and they attend these economic meetings. At the end of one meeting, they were told to copy every minute of the meeting to Tinubu, and the person that gave that order was a white man that visited from the UK. What does that tell you? That even in London, the man has a longer leg than so many people from southern Nigeria. Same thing in the USA. Mobile, you people don't know what Mobile is. Exxon Mobil, they said they broke monopoly and destroyed the Standard Oil. But check the owner of Exxon, check the owner of Mobil. Now they've merged again. Don't you think the Rockefellers are taking back what were taken from them by the passage of Glass-Steagall? Don't you think so? And who do the Rockefellers work for? The Rothschilds. They are the oil managers for the Rothschilds. And if this man has that contact to these people, don't you think he has the capacity to destabilize his party and even the entire Southwest? If he decides to go further, he can destabilize the whole Nigeria. It's very easy. All these NGOs you are seeing, all of them will be activated. All right? All of them will be activated. I am telling you, let me be blocking on idiots. I am telling you, nobody, absolutely nobody, but he is a Muslim. He and his people brought this religion into politics. I didn't bring it. I did not bring it. Okay? I did not bring it. He and his friends. And it is not fair because this is the agreement they've had before, even though not written. Forget about religion, check the religious part of their selection process. They will always maintain it. Nigeria was formed like that for a purpose. When the Rothschilds, through the French and the other European armies, other empires, they funded to take over northern Nigeria. Go check the old Nigerian flag. Is the Rothschild's insignia one side, which is the same thing you have seen on the flag of Israel. Then the British crown on the other side. What does that tell you? These two people, and this one uses Islam, this one uses Christianity. That system is not going to last forever, but right now, we don't have the capacity to reverse it. We can't make a hard turn on it now. People will die. And it will, the death, the bloodshed will be just for politicians to get to power, and this is what we want. That alone has taken him out of the game. Let me tell you why Fashola is not even in my list, is because the same thing that is holding Tinubu is holding him. I hope one day we stop this religious politics in this country. All right? I hope we stop this religious nonsense. Now, have you seen how it has taken the man who is, because if you put Tinubu is from the south, then you need a northern candidate as his VP. As his VP. Let me be blocking Umahi. Is there a Christian northern that would defeat any PDP northern candidate? Is there a Christian northern? And it had been decided it must be one Christian, one Muslim. So where is that Christian VP who has the weight? Forget all this in Kambuche, Tinubu, they are friends, all these places. Even my man Zulu talks highly of him. No problem, but I am telling you, when it comes to candidature and politics, you people know the lies they are telling from the mosques, just like the same lies they are telling from the churches. As Suleiman, Jeremiah, all these people, they are criminals. So we can now block Umuozu. The Tinubu is the best. I'm telling you. This I say I'm living in the moon. Okay. I will post the link so you come in. I will post the link so you come and debate me. It's not about making noise. See, I will not tolerate any nonsense. I will just block you. If you want to debate, I will post the link. You come. I will give you opportunity to come on. Air your own view. Don't be stupid here. Go to platforms where they are talking rubbish. If you notice, we don't need people here. Yet what we do reverberates around the country. What does that tell you? It is quality over quantity. I don't need idiots and animals in this thing. Fuck off. The information we are passing here is not the information that your professor in school cannot even give. You don't even have a good school good enough to teach you this. And when you go abroad, they will not even teach you that. Why? You will come and use it to open the eyes of your people. So don't come here to talk rubbish. If you talk nonsense, I'll just block your house. Tinubu needs a Christian candidate. Now, where is that Christian candidate in the north that has a strong capacity? Even if PDP anoints Atiku now or any other northern, where is that person? Just like the way PDP will be mindful of who they will make their VP from the south, because you need someone that has a great support, a massive support from the south. So you can't find that Christian there. But it's easy to find a Christian. Forget the guy. It's easy to find a Christian from the south. Then pair him with Zulu. I dare any northerner to test his popularity in politics with the popularity of Governor Babagana Umara Zulu. Governor Babagana Umara Zulu of Borno State. I want anybody. So if APC zones the ticket as they are going to zone it to the south, they already locked the northern vote. One, Zulu is a candidate you can sell to anybody in Nigeria. Then in northern Nigeria, he will beat anybody. He will beat anybody with ease. Now, with Zulu as your VP, how is PDP going to come to the south where they have their biggest votes? How are they going to come there and tell you that you have to vote for another northern Muslim to replace a northern Muslim. So their propaganda has killed them first. All this propaganda they've been using in Nnamdi Kanu's on the Igbo and Co to play. Now it has held them by the neck. It has held them. You say I will block all my followers, finish. My dear, we don't look for followers here. We are here to educate ourselves. Right? You know the point of it. They've eaten their own poison. By then they've eaten their own poison, and that takes us to Professor Yemi Osinbajo, VP. That takes us to Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the VP. Now, if many people from his staff were sacked that time at the villa over what happened, if you have friends who have worked in the villa or who are still working in the villa, ask them questions, they will tell you. Okay? Ask them questions, they will tell you. And for this man to still have the trust of President Muhammadu Buhari, if the VP gets the nod from President Muhammadu Buhari, I will advise everyone from the Southwest. Okay? I will beg anyone. I will beg everyone from the Southwest to share their sword. And it's so sad that the biggest threat to Professor Yemi Osinbajo is coming from his own home state. Senator Bola Amaechi Tinubu is already the Jagaba. And it will be very sad if he goes up against the president and someone he trained. One, they will beat him. I'm telling you, they will beat him. He will be completely beaten. If he decides to go nuclear, maybe he will pull his support from APC, form a third party, use that third party to win maybe Lagos and like one or other two states in the Southwest. At the end of the day, he would have lost the moral high. Okay? He would have lost the moral high ground. Nigeria has been so good to Tinubu. There is no country in the world who would have been what he is if not for Nigeria. And he should accept that blessing that came to him, and the blessings he can't attain, he should let it go. It is the destiny for me, mind you, this is my analysis. It's the destiny of Osinbajo. The time and season favors him. Like I'm saying, the most Tinubu can do is go nuclear, get a new party, use it to divide APC votes. It will harm him more than it will harm Professor Yemi Osinbajo. I'm telling you, he will lose the moral high ground. And all these people that are threatening violence in Lagos, let me warn you people, there are eyes on you, and I'm telling you, what some of you did during NSAS, those things you did are not unknown to the authorities. They will round you people up. I'm telling you, it is going to be very bad and terrible for you. I advise every Yoruba man, woman, and child listening to me. This is an opportunity that most regions can claim to have. Don't ever let it slip from you. Don't let enemies make you destroy your brothers. If Tinubu fails to support Osinbajo, he will lose and Osinbajo will lose. Meanwhile, mind you, Osinbajo is a sitting VP. All the machineries of government is on. If Tinubu gets the nod, Osinbajo going against Tinubu will be disastrous for him. If Osinbajo gets the nod, Tinubu going against Osinbajo will be very disastrous. Like I said, he will lose the moral high ground. All right? Let me be blocking Umahi. I'm coming. He will lose the moral high ground. Let me read something from the Art of War. This book is thousands of years old, yet it remains the best book for any military man personnel. Go check all the great military commanders you know. They all know about this. They already do. But I want to just read the chapter 1, laying plans. Laying plans, I will read. He said, Sun Tzu said, the art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war then is governed by 5 constant factors. You see all these 5 factors he mentioned, if you fail any one, you will never win a war. I'm telling you, at most you get a stalemate. At most. But you follow everything there, you are going to win every war. All right? Are you getting me? Wait, let me block one animal. If I miss any idiot, let me know. Give me the name so I will block the bastard. Let me be blocking Umahi. Let me repeat the point 3. He said, the art of war then is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are 1, moral law. 1, moral law. 2, heaven. 3, earth. 4, the commander. 5, method and discipline. Now, let me read that moral law. It says, the moral law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. And I'm telling you, when you lose the moral high ground, you see those people who think are your supporters, and they see that maybe the president anoints Osibanjo, then Tinubu pulls out. Believe me, he will lose every support. And by then, he will be daring the president. Then it will get dirty. When it gets dirty, believe me, you will know the amount of enemies Tinubu will have. Just like if the president anoints Tinubu and Osinbajo pulls out, says forming his own party, you will see what will happen to him. All right? When you lose the moral high ground, you've gone. You've gone. All right? Then let me continue. He said, heaven. Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and season. Now, would you look at this time and season in Nigeria and say that running a Muslim vote majority ticket is not going to be used to set some parts of this country ablaze? Huh? What is the time and season saying? And I believe the time and season for Osibanjo is not of his own making. It's not of his own making. I am telling you. Then he says, earth. Earth comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. APC and PDP are on a fight for life and death. Anyone that loses the 2023 election, believe me, will never come back from it, Marquis. Would never come out from it. Now, when you have such a delicate election coming, why would you not want to avoid some banana peels? Like I said, you already have a northern VP. It's not even up for a debate. You already have a northern VP that is sellable to everyone in the north and everyone in the south. The northern vote is theirs, is his. And Osinbajo will win, will sweep the southern vote. Forget the southeast. And forget what you think people are doing. We will use that same propaganda they used against us on them. Because they will now have to tell us why we have to vote for another Muslim Fulani when they'll be shouting that Fulanis are trying to take over the Nigeria. Okay? All right? Somebody that is asking for link, calm down, I will give it to you. I will give you the link. Let me be blocking Umushi. I will give you the link. Okay? He said, 8 is earth. Earth comprises distance. Okay, I've said that. Then the commander. He said, the commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. I take that one again. He says, the commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. So if Jagaba wants to remain the sovereign in the southwest, this is the time to show his benevolence. There is no other way to show it than this particular point in time. Sincerity. So we say we want to share power along the between Muslims and Christians, right? So where is that sincerity of thought when you as a Muslim want to go and replace another Muslim rather than allowing someone from your own state, basically your own boy? I was so saddened when I saw the photo. They say Judas who betrayed his master. What did Osinbajo do to him? What did he do to him? Showing interest to run in an election? Is that what you call betrayal? Don't sink so low. Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Once again, I hear some of them threatening violence. I'm telling you, that nonsense you people did in 2020, try it again and you all will finish. Okay? Try it again and you will see danger. I'm telling you, many people will be stripped of everything, every privilege they've gotten in this country. Owning an oil block is a privilege. It's not a right. It's a privilege. By the way, no one should even owe it in the first place. So if you are enjoying it, remember the old code of noblesse oblige. To he that is privileged lies responsibility. Then you want to act rashly or irresponsibly, I'm telling you, you are going to lose everything. Don't take my word for it. Take the word that is thousands of years old. Go and check when this was written, and it remains the same. It remains true to this day. Why? Because truth is constant. It doesn't change. Ages to ages. In so many places in Nigeria, when this book was written, no one is living around that area. No one was living around that area. Yet, it's still a guiding light to us. I'm telling you, you obey everything here, you will win every battle. You go against it, the best you can get is a stalemate, but 99% of the times, you will be utterly destroyed. Stop that politics of destruction. Osinbajo never did anything. Now, let me stop with the art of war. Guys, go purchase this book. Purchase this book. Go read it. It's not expensive. So, all these things I said just positioned Osinbajo, positioned him there. And you people are saying that you need professors. How about we have double professors running? How about this double professor? Or are we going to go back to our words again that we don't need educated people? Professor President, Professor VP. What's wrong with that? Professor President, Professor VP. What is wrong with that? This ticket is already ticking some boxes that we've all been dreaming about. And these men have already shown themselves to be men of courage, action, sincerity, honesty. No one is perfect, but judging by what's available to us, man, you can't get much over this man. You can't get much over this man. And imagine a Zulu VP after 8 years, he becomes. Do you know it's good to learn on the job? Osibanjo has learned on the job. Do you know how many times he served as the de facto president of this country? So he has the experience. While he may not be a governor before now, well, he had been in the top seat, especially when the president was ill. He has demonstrated that he has the power. He has the courage to take decisions. There are many decisions he took there, even though some of the people they put there that time later failed themselves. But you can see he did everything. You said you need a lawyer, you need this, you need that. Well, the man is already ticking all the boxes. The man is already ticking all the boxes. So, what are we saying? If this thing had been in Ghana, they would say, look at the Ghanaian president and VP, they are both professors. Don't you want two professors? Don't you want two professors? Tell me. So, my people, right now, I am going to. You said he's going to step down for Tinubu. No, I said Tinubu should step down for him. Tinubu should step down for him. He has gotten enough in the country already. The country has blessed him well enough. While so many of us, including me, want someone with his type of experience to be president, right now, it didn't favor him. The time and the season did not favor him. The Christians are going to feel shortchanged. Telling me that Tinubu's wife is a Christian, he can marry 30 Christian wives, it doesn't change the fact that he's a Muslim and Nigeria is a place where they are using politics. They are using religion to play politics. A very dangerous thing. Okay? So right now, let me post the link for anyone who wants to come on for debate. And somebody was typing, hey, you don't give people that. Divert to people. No, if you have a divergent view, now will be the time. All right? Give me your own candidates and tell us why. I'm coming. I forgot to copy it too. I just shared it. Guys, I hope you've seen it on Undiluted Truth. I will pin it on Undiluted Truth now. Pin this comment. Yes. So let me put it here. So this is the link, man. All right. Let us see. Those that want to debate, please, now will be the time. Now will be the time to come up. Okay, somebody say AAC. So Showore still the chop you move, right? Continue. Continue. Showore still the chop you move. Come ask also. I've commented the link again, so I'll now share it. Let me share it on Jealous Speaks. Guys, if it's in a party, you know the job we will do for sure. Man, Kai, fraudsters for this Nigeria. Kai, I'm not shocked, just disappointed. I'm nowhere shocked. I am just disappointed. I am just disappointed. We have a guest. Hello, my brother.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Good morning. Thank you. And good morning to everyone listening to Jilly Speak on the Truth. And those on YouTube, good morning as well. Um, Unfortunately, I wouldn't have much time, but I said let me thank you for presenting facts. The most interesting was the Abacha speech. You know, you referenced the Abacha constitution draft, but people keep arguing. And most of them need to go and digest. Sometimes, most of the things we know about these politicians, we know them from afar and from what they project in the media and the, propagandas about them. But listening to that speech, and at least I read there was the Tell magazine in his time, you know, if people would go and listen to that with open mind, they will see the whole issues we are having today. Remember, he mentioned it that the politicians need to have a change of mindset, you know. And one thing people need to understand the difference between Nigeria and any other country with a thriving democracy are the political actors, the gladiators, the players. You know, they are the only one that can cleanse, polarize, or pollute the system. What we have in Nigeria is a polluted system, and this was orchestrated, perpetrated, pushed by the same politicians. You've given just a clear example of this narrative which they've been pushing Christian, Muslim. Today is coming back to haunt those who projected that idea.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying Nigeria would develop as fast as it is to United Kingdom, but people need to go back about 5 years ago. Two siblings contested for the position of, the Labour leadership. Eddie Miliband and David. These are two siblings. It never caused any uproar, right? It is only decent minds that can project Nigeria. Today, at least I can remember during, the 2015, all they projected, they want to Islamize Nigeria. Now, those who projected those ideas is coming back to haunt them. Yes, politics is full of propaganda, is full of blackmail. You cannot take that away, no matter the crime. Even here in United Kingdom, there's so much propaganda, there's so much blackmail, and people need to understand the politics of politicians. Even Theresa May was blackmailed. Even they went and brought back, dug her history when she was in high school. She admitted to smoking cannabis. People need to go back. For those of them who follow politics outside of Nigeria, when she left as the PM, she wept. And she has been accusing Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, of, working undertone to kick her out. Even, I've forgotten this name of her ally in a woman used her case to blackmail her because she hasn't got a child. She doesn't have any child of her own, not even adopted or biological. This woman used it to blackmail her. But what the lady shut up was when they produced the audio This was like a private conversation. People need to understand today there's no betrayal. Politics is a game of interest. It is what it needs for me. And today, Osibanjo believes he's qualified, as any other candidate. And the beauty of it is within the APC, people are coming out. Like I did say, my brother, thank you for all you're doing. The only thing is, most of us need to understand something. When you are making a case, I and our likes, that IPOB and the Igbo propaganda is destroying the political capital. Most of them do not understand what political capital is. We've destroyed it on different fronts. First, projecting ABGA as the Igbo party, you're destroying the political capital. We are not just playing a regional politics. We have to have a bigger picture. What is that bigger picture? The worldview, national politics.
Come to the bigger table.
You understand? Today, P2B, can he even convince within the PDP? Like you rightly said, he went to Abia State yesterday. Who is the number one party big wing in Abia State? Is the governor Kezi?
The governor.
He wasn't there. These are things people need to understand. At the end of the day, what we should be vying for, or what should we be praying, let's have a national rethink. This projection of Islamizing Nigeria, Christianizing Nigeria is taking us nowhere. Most of the Nigerians, okay, now, the same people who will accuse Nigeria of all these characteristics, you still find them going to countries like Dubai, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia to work and earn a living. So, you get what I'm saying? So, they are free to travel to countries that are, purely Muslim countries, to work either as professionals or, to find a greener pasture. But when they come back to Nigeria, they begin to project this idea. If you can comfortably relocate to places like Dubai, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Oman to work, remember, there is not even a parity of Christian Muslim. Everything is Islamic over there. Now, such people should understand. Let us try to take, I think, let Professor Tam David West made a comment during the Abacha time. Take religion out of politics. This is what we need to preach. They have polluted our political system with religion and sentiment, and it's hurting us today. It's hurting us. That today, rather than discuss the quality of candidates, we are focusing on another Muslim to replace another Muslim. So what it means, like you've said it clearly. Now, do we have the vote within the Southeast? When Kanu alone can boast of over 2 million votes, Kanu will accuse them of, underage voting, but our own people will go and destroy, maim, and kill people who are coming to collect their PVCs.
Mm-hmm.
So on election day, what do you expect them to vote with?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. On election day, what do you expect them to vote with? They don't have a PVC. That means you are disenfranchising your people. And now, even at the state level, you've destroyed everything. At the national level, you destroyed everything. The same persons will still make decisions that will affect you and I. I just wish this conversation, the politicians can have it and understand it is time they begin to desensitize themselves as players. Politics of bigotry was introduced in Nigeria. Politics of hatred was introduced in Nigeria. Politics of enmity was introduced in Nigeria. Everything we suffer in that country, it is man-made. And these are the political players that introduced it. So now how do we unlearn from this process? This should be the challenge. Otherwise, we will keep stagnating ourselves as a nation. And for everyone that feels they're dictating, you need to go political. At the end of the day, shoot your shots. Call the shot from the center, not on social media. My brother, thank you so much for all you're doing. People may not
Thank you, my
agree
brother, for your
with your philosophy, but if they think otherwise, like you said, the link is here. Let's have this conversation. Let's try to shift the narrative. At the end of the day, people have projected a narrative that is hurting the nation. How do we undo this narrative. Even the pastors never helped. Most pastors sees the pulpit. Okay, let me go back to when they introduced the tax law against churches. Rather than say this thing from economic point of view, most of the big name pastors, they brought in ethnic and religious sentiment into it. You understand? Rather than discuss this thing from economic point of view or from taxation point of view, they twisted the whole thing. You know. Thank you so much, my brother. I can catch on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now let me bring another guest. We have another guest in the house. We have Emeka OJ. Hello, my brother. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, brother.
How is business?
It's been long ago. We can go. We just manage it. Okay, my brother.
Go ahead.
I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy to be here today for the discussion of Nigerian political science. Thank you for the way you analyze each and every bit, making us to understand it more. Understand? And also, I want to use this opportunity to thank you for educating us, enlightening us, and giving us the real, factual, empirical analysis. Thank you for that.
Well done.
Okay. On Osibanjo and Tinubu, you captured exactly what I thought. Understand? How can they be projecting Tinubu when they know that the only candidate that will give him vote is from the Muslim side? Huh? Muslim people can never stand mad, considering the situation of Nigeria. So Osibanjo is the real person in position to get the vote because he's going with Zulum, who is not, and he has enough political background.
Capital in the north.
Yeah. So I thank you for the analysis. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for keeping it on. I understand, educating our people and giving us the real knowledge. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
And thank everybody in the house.
Well done.
We are in the war front. I want our people to know that we are the people that are in war front. And I know there's no hardly a day pass without we involving our life for this liberation agenda. And so we are fearless. So we can't fear those. They are the ones that's putting us down. They're not.
Nothing where they feel do. That one, let me bring on someone else. Well done. I had a guest here before. Okay. Leave those people. Now confusion, they worry them. I salute you. Our men are greeting you. Now, please, where are those people that are making noise in the comment section? Mona, come now. Come and defend your candidates now. Or should we take it to the television house? Should we take this conversation to AIT channels? I can gather 2 or 3 of us now. We contribute money and go say it there on a national platform. I have another guest here. This mic that is not showing his face. Okay. Hello.
Hey, my brother, how you doing, man?
Good morning.
Sorry, I was showing my face, but I didn't in a.
No problem. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I did enjoy your show. I did listen to you. I did enjoy. So basically, the election situation, the political situation between Osibanjo and Tinubu look like someone that has built that image. Look like he's a guy that's gaining that momentum. But to me, I think who can perform better? I think Osibanjo would be a better president. He's a guy that I think can actually do the job better than Tinubu. And also, I mean, to me, if we have to be honest, I think the presidency should have been going to the east. And if somebody would have asked me in 2015, right after Buhari came in, like, okay, where would the next president come from? I would have swear with my paycheck or everything that the next president Eastern now. But if you ask me today, where would the president? I would doubt if Eastern will be the president, because I think the old IPOB and Kanu, those guys really they screwed it up, man. They really messed it up for the East. They
Yes.
messed it up big time. You know,
Yes.
they really messed it up. Those guys, I don't know what they were thinking, because I mean, if what they were doing, it was actually going to give them the Biafra, and I can understand. But
When you give a madman a microphone, don't be surprised if all of your home start burning.
those guys, they burn the bridges, man. They burn bridges
Yeah,
between
don't
the
play
east and
this.
the north and the west. They spend so much time just like burning bridges when it was. And who I really blame would be the eastern politician, people like Abari Bay,
Yes.
because
Yes.
what they should have been doing. Because to be honest, as much as you can say, Kano and IPOB did all this agitation thing, we had it go and people like that in the west as well.
Yes.
But the difference was that the southwest politicians didn't present themselves as people supporting it and mess up
Yes.
their political as aspiration. But people like Barry Bay even showing that you just make it look like, okay, you as a politician look like you're supporting this divisive movement. So if you become president, how can we trust you that you won't divide the country and things like that? Like someone like a Barry Bay and all these politicians should have just kept quiet or not even show that they are showing support for IPOB. And that's where they made mistake. So people will find it difficult to say they want to vote for an Eastern politician in the next election. I mean, I'm saying people from the north and maybe southwest, they will find it difficult to do that. Say they want to vote for it right now until this whole uh, cloud of IPOB just die down. Before people can be comfortable to say they want to vote for an Easterner. But unfortunately, to me, I just thought, I mean, it would have been the turn of which region to be president. To me, I just believe it's supposed to have been the East. But those guys
But
messed it up.
the East shot themselves in the foot now. So you can't blame people. And when you come to APC is CPC and the Southwest this thing. What do you call it? ADC. Now, I forgot ACN.
ACN, yeah.
ACN. Yeah. So
Tinubu
now,
party.
now, when you check that thing, you find out that when power leaves north, it's going to come to the south. It is natural, it is just and righteous to give it to the southeast west because they gave APC more votes than every other region. So it would have just been a favor that would have been done to Igbo. And we have someone like Dave Umahi to present. But then, these ones have made enemies of the same people that are supposed to support them.
Mm-hmm.
All these paramount rulers in the South, they have stronghold on the political activities of their regions. And the Olu of Iwo has told you that he can never vote for an Igbo man. That thing he's saying is the might of so many Obas in the Southwest, so many kings in the South, and even the Southeast. The people that are supposed to be playing politics are not even playing it. So it is natural you give it to the Southwest. Then when it comes to the Southwest, it's two people, Tinubu and Osinbajo. I'm telling you, Tinubu, the factors at play in Nigeria worked against him long before he came to. And if we would have taken a Muslim from Lagos, I believe Buhari would have appointed Fashola ahead of all these people. Fashola
Mm-hmm.
would have been ahead of Osinbajo, but when you look at things and how it is, he must be a Christian. Okay, they made the
Mm-hmm.
law. I didn't make it. I'm not a Christian. In fact, I attack these Christian pastors, these groups every day. So you wouldn't say they pay me. My brother, please use 2 minutes to wrap it up. I want to bring
Okay.
other people.
Yeah, I find it difficult to think Nigerians really focus on that religion aspect when it's time for the voting. To be honest, and like you mentioned, to me, Fashola was I would prefer Fashola over even Osibanjo and Tinubu. To be honest, and speaking of the Obas and the traditional rulers of the Southwest, South, I don't know what it is, man. But like I said, the way IPOB, all those guys, the way they came out, just they spend so much time insulting all these traditional rulers. So in
Uh-huh.
this, so they really cost they cost the East, to be honest. And I think the Eastern, if they have somebody to blame, it has to be the IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, to be honest. Not to say I'm against Biafra or anything. I mean, I don't see a reason why.
My brother, I'm an Igbo man. I'm against it because it's not real. It's fake. So you being against it, against a fraud, is nothing new. Thank you, my brother, for your wonderful contribution. Okay. Right now, we'll bring someone else into the studio. Okay, let's bring Muhammad Aminu.
Hello, Mr. Jile. Good morning.
Hey, my brother, how are you?
Fine. How is everything?
Very fine.
So I also want to use the opportunity to thank you for the good job you're trying to inform Nigerians about the candidate that have shown interest to rule their country, so to say. But to be specific about all the candidates that have shown interest, you know, politics in Nigeria is about what? Building bridges. Among all the candidates that have declared interest for both APC, PDP, and other parties, to be frank, go straight to the point. I think the people that hold or that are easy sellable to the society is Atiku and Tinubu, so to say. That is my understanding. From the PDP side is Atiku, from the APC side is Tinubu. They are more sellable because they have been building their political structure for many years. If you look at the structure of all the candidates, none of them will compare themselves to Tinubu and Atiku, so to say.
Nobody.
In terms of political structure, in terms of wealth, in terms of everything, so to say. Though I'm not saying the other candidates are not good to rule Nigeria, but honestly, if you put them at the scale of reference, you can see that Atiku and Tinubu are the most sellable candidates to Nigerians. And APC, if APC did a mistake of not giving Tinubu the ticket, I think they are going to make the worst mistake. Because every party want to. I'm coming. Every party want to impose a candidate that will possibly, if not winning the election, but possibly giving too much push. If you compare the 2019 election, the difference between Atiku and Buhari is not that much, so to say. Go on, I'm listening.
Now, see the thing now. Like when I made the statement, I said nobody from southern Nigeria can beat me. But there are so many forces at play. I said there are things I don't want to say publicly. But so many people in the villa, at the defense headquarters, at the force headquarters, they have so many information that I myself even came across somehow. And those things, plus the fact that we live in a country where they have used religious and tribal sentiments to destroy the people. Now, what you and I know, the things we know are different from what most Nigerians outside know. And at this point, we don't have that capacity to wake them up at the same time. That's why I say a Muslim president, replacing a Muslim president. At the end of the day, like you now, will be a very good candidate for it. But Nigeria, before we get to that, there will be a bloodshed because there are people hell bent on causing destruction in this land. And no man's ambition is worth the life of ordinary people. Please turn off the music. Turn off the music. Okay, let me mute you. Hold on. So nobody's ambition should come before the national interest of the country. Tinubu has it, fine. But he and his friends, if you listen to what Abacha said, that he was warning them, but they didn't listen. Now it has come to this stage where you have people like Showore, Deji, all these people. They can easily be activated. All these organizations, these so-called NGOs, they will be made and there will be crisis everywhere. People will be dying in the north, people will be dying in the south. For what? So we need to avoid that banana peel. And in southern Nigeria, let us say the truth, majority of southern Nigerians are Christians. And they will be feeling highly shortchanged in this one. So when we are working like me, I don't work with the number of projects I want to accomplish. I work with the number of resources I have in hand. How then in this place you check the situation around. All right, you check the situation at hand, you find out that it is very difficult for you to say you are taking a southern Muslim to replace another Muslim. Then the same people that were selling them the Islamization agenda will now have bullets to fire with. And now ask yourself, all these Nigerian politicians, how many of them have conducted any seminar to educate the youth on how to stop bringing religion into politics, on how to start bringing? So they themselves have been benefiting from it before. Now, why would they want to come and benefit from the other side again? It's not. You see where the problem lies. One is problem with the president. Let's say it. That one is there. And when you are talking about structure, let me tell you, Osibanjo, if he gets the backing of the president is a material on his own. Napomo, nobody will know. Napomo, he dey everywhere, he dey sell. He can follow him to every campaign. Wherever he goes, he will give him his own energy. And Osibanjo can also stand on his own. One of my brothers here said they will push these guys around. Say they will push Osinbajo around. You don't know that man. Remember, you are talking about a pastor. A pastor, do you know what it means to be a senior pastor? And this man, when you are talking about selecting people to represent you, forget about your head. Check how that head is selecting people that work under him. Muhammadu Buhari, the only problem he has is the people he put in certain positions. The only thing still carrying his administration is that he focused on infrastructure and continues to do it. And over the past nearly 2 years, he has armed the Nigerian military to be able to defeat anything that is going to come. You see all these ones you are seeing attack. Ask yourself, fuel scarcity, artificial scarcity from nowhere. At the same time, IPOB upped their evil in the east. At the same time, this thing happened in Southern Kaduna. And as all those things are happening, the way they write the long articles, you see people push out. Less than 10-15 minutes after those things. My brother, I write articles. I know how long it takes to write articles. And those things are beginning to look like things people are planning, and they can do it. There is that possibility. So putting all these things together, you find out that Buhari is doing a wonderful job. I will not blame the victim instead of the perpetrators. And with all these things, my brother, there are things I will not want to say now. Please let you go, so I will bring someone else. Yeah, Folashade, I can't add you. I don't know why. You may have to come back again. Folashade, this thing is broken. You have to come back. You have to come back again. Then Ezechukwu is here. Hello?
Tell my brother,
hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I greet you. This issue of 2023 we are actually talking about, this game actually started in 2015. This game actually started in 2015. And in the South, over here in the South, unfortunately, some of our brothers actually went astray, started playing politics the wrong way. Like what we actually saw, why IPOB was actually agitating. Some people in the Southwest brought out Igboho, and some of them were happy, Igboho, Yoruba nation, not knowing it was a ploy to actually distract us from the actual thing, which is actually the 2023. There is Igboho today. That was a game plan, but most of them didn't actually know. Some people fought for it. Oh, Igboho, Yoruba nation, yes, IPOB, they are shouting IPOB. But they are using that thing to actually distract us. 2023 is here now. People are trying to register. You are killing them. They shouldn't register. You are scaring them away. Tomorrow you say they are shortchanging you. Meanwhile, you're the one shortchanging yourself. Tinubu will raise people. Those people will be. But once somebody from the south and southeast raise people, those same people in the southwest will go and poach on them, give them money to betray their own people. Ojus Okalo single-handedly fought Obasanjo too. Ojus Okalo brought out a party that actually won aside from the PDP. Where is that party today? They killed that party. They killed it. So there are so many people that have actually raised people. What I'm actually saying in the politics of the south and southeast, once you raise somebody, that person you raise will come and fight you and bring you down.
Yes.
So that is actually haunting us to today. Now we'll say, oh, Tinubu has the capacity, he has the capacity. Yes, but people that also have the capacity in the south and the southeast, they are there, but they won't let them. They will use their own people to fight them, to bring them down. So that is the thing. So in the if they are talking about Tinubu and Osi, he has the capacity, yes. So we've actually fought for this, and it's something we have to live with, and we have to accept it. Oh, we've made mistake, and let's see how we can actually learn from it and move on in life. So that's just it.
Thank you, my brother, for a wonderful contribution.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well done.
Sure.
Well done. My people, you see, telling yourself the truth is the #1 step towards healing. You can't heal when you are lying to yourself. I warned people about this nonsense, and I still hear some people making some round rubbish counterintuitive argument. Oh, Boko Haram was in the north. Are you okay? Did the North tell you that they are behind Boko Haram when Boko Haram was killing them? You may say that some of those boys, they use religion to fool the local people. But the North did not win it on Boko Haram. Buhari won it that he will stop Boko Haram. He has killed more Boko Haram than Jonathan and Obasanjo combined. He has recovered more lands from Boko Haram than Jonathan and Obasanjo combined. So what is your nonsense thinking giving you? You see how counterintuitive the argument is? Guys, some people that are surrogates of these politicians, they were telling me, don't you know we can use Biafra agitation to get the... I said, you are bargaining with sand on a beach. Are you okay? Nobody needs a sand on a beach. Nobody is going to take your Biafra seriously. The South, they said they are going to blow up the oil. It's affecting the country. Now you say, the South, they use the Niger Delta military. Well, they were fighting for something. You are fighting for something that does not exist. Something that does not exist anywhere. Something you should even be forgetting is what you are bringing to the country. Do you want to remind people from Benin how their banks were robbed? Do you know that your own brothers robbed all the banks in Benin? We are robbing banks all the way to Ore before they were destroyed over there. What were they doing in Ore? Why would you even? Because they lied to you about that. You can't bring it to the bargaining table. No, you've killed yourself. You are going to anger followers of Tafawa Balewa and Ahmadu Bello again. You should be talking about how to forget that thing, and you are bringing it to the fore. You are all stupid. I'm coming. Let me bring our final guest. Hello.
Mazi Jele.
Hello.
Yeah, Jele.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Sir. Yeah, I'm calling from US. Thank you so much for all your good works, man. You are doing well, bro. You're doing well. Yeah, yes. You're doing well. God will bless you, man. Yeah. So, according to the politics of the thing you're talking about today, it's really a thing of joy that I join it. Yeah, you are really making sense. Yeah. But the truth is that the eastern side, we have bring ourselves out. We have how can I put it? We are the one who pull ourselves out of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, because we should be considered. But at least maybe like a southeast and the northeast that have never tasted anything. So maybe they can produce a president and the vice president. Yeah, but it's not something that you will sleep in and somebody will come and bring it and give to you, put in your mouth. You have to fight for it and work for it. So the people that are going around and making friends, making things to work because of the reading day. So that when it's day for the election, everybody can know their name, and their name is in the mouth of the poor masses, because the poor people have more votes than the rich people. The rich ones, they will travel to Dubai. The poor ones are the ones who go to vote. So if you cannot put your name in their mouth, there's no way you can win the election. Yes. Even if you say all the gospel you know how to say, or you can be emotional or whatever, but they don't care about that. What they care is who is going to, who do they know? That is, yes. And that is the way of our politics. So for really the way this is going in Nigeria, another thing I want to talk about is, the way the party that is the one who for us to choose, not we.
Of course. They will make the choice for us and give to us.
Thank you. They can go inside, and anybody who signed an agreement with them and they agree on their terms and conditions, they can bring the person out. For us, when they bring the two worst people, we can choose one worst out of the two.
Yes.
That is the truth. So for now, I don't even have anything to say about, because they're still going to do their primaries. So I will have more to say after primaries, because they have the best decision to make on who will rule Nigeria. Our own is whoever you present. We can choose one out of the two. That is our own. That is our own. So for now, I cannot say who will come out and who will not come out, because game in Nigeria is not like in US. It's different. We copy US, but we're not copying them up to 50%. A lot of things we are just doing in our own, putting religions, putting Christianity and Muslim, all these things, religion, tribalism and whatever inside the politics. It's not what we copy from America. In America, they have only one US. You don't care whether it's from Florida or what. Once they can deliver, we are all good. Can you hear me? Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah. So that is it. So for our people fighting our people in the southeast, that is it's a talk for another day. Because what we order for is what you get. When you are in the pulpit promoting evil, when the kings cannot say the truth, when the kings they cannot say the truth, when the elderly people who stood in the time of war, Biafran war, they will come out and they talk whatever they want to talk about. They cannot say the truth. So now everything is coming back to haunt us. Do you know who is fighting us now? Do you know? We don't even know, because the floor is open. Anybody can come out. Anybody can come and they use the same platform of IPOB to fight Igbos. Yes, because we don't know who to blame now, but we know who to blame. It's all right. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the good work. I'll be following you for a long time. Keep it up, and we are really proud of you. The one man who can stand it and say the truth without the fear or favor. God bless you, bro.
Thank you.
Much love.
Thank you, my brother.
Much love.
I salute you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. We have one Henry. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Henry.
Yeah. I'm hearing you clearly. Okay. I'm listening. Are you hearing me? I'm hearing you clearly.
I'm hearing you now. Go on.
Okay. So, to my own contribution from this particular topic you're saying is, you said you preferred Tinubu, and I'm looking the aspect and from your explanation why you choose Tinubu. You see,
I didn't choose Tinubu. You didn't listen to me.
Okay, maybe I get you wrong, but you're preferring him based on he has the political power and he has been like stuff like that, right? And why I myself am seeing it like it's not all about, because Tinubu himself knows that with all this power they have and the model everything politically, they know that they can manipulate. He can come out. But we are, as Nigerians, we are looking for who will deliver us, who is there. Even if Osibanjo, it doesn't have the political power like Tinubu and so on. But we know that there are possibility for Osibanjo to put things on the table and turn this country positively than Tinubu, even if Tinubu have every equipment and everything to go for this.
My
thing.
brother, please, I will have to let you go because we are not hearing you well. The noise at the background is interfering with this, please. You may have to call us back. Let me bring on AB. Hello.
Yeah, the great Ijele.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning. Yeah, I want to chip in with this matter. My own issue is, if Nigeria is going to move forward, we have to take the bull by the horn. We have to practice like what Kenya people did. The same issue we are having today is the same issue Kenya was having until they were able to bring in people constitution. All the whole country unite under one constitution. And if you go to Kenya today, the country is as peaceful as any other thing. Infrastructure is number one going. And there is no too much bad blood between the Luos and the Kikuyu, even the rest, other tribe, because they have an upright constitution that treats everybody equally. There is no injustice. With this, our 1999 constitution, I bet you, my brother, whoever is coming to be the president is already a failure.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Is the 1999 constitution the reason there is no road in other states?
In fact, you are talking of state. I am talking of general of the country. I am not talking of
you cannot. No president. Development of a country does not start from the center. No, it is the state. Every country you go to, the local government take care of all the roads. Then you have state roads. In Nigeria, it's supposed to be so. The constitution gave the local government chairman power. Even the president you are talking about was paying the local government directly to remove the state governor's hands from the purse of the local government chairman. It is your own court that went and struck it out, saying they have to go this way, they have to go that way. Even if they have to put it in a constitution, why would you strike it out? You leave it there to stand until the legislators can get their acts together. Is the 1999 constitution the reason Obiano destroyed Anambra State? Is the 1999 constitution the reason the Delta State governor is taking billions of naira every month, and Asaba looks like a shadow of a state capital?
Okay,
look at the suit problem. Wait, I'm coming. Because see, my brother, wait. You don't seem to know the problem of this country. Anyone telling you the 1990, bring that Kenyan constitution here, put it in the hands of evil men, they will still not implement it. Let me give you America, for example. The constitution of the US government, the US constitution says that the power to issue money must reside with the House of Representatives, with Congress. Today, a group of 13 families are printing the US dollar. They call themselves Federal Reserve. They are not federal and they have no reserve. Do you see that paper is nothing? And for you to even say you are not talking about the state, you are talking about the center, that means you don't know what the problem is. You don't understand how our country functions. So you may want to educate yourself on the powers of the state government. No state governor is owed a dime. You are talking about Kenya infrastructure. Did Dave Umahi wait for 1999 constitution to be repealed before he developed a state? Zulu is building things in the type of school you can't afford in the southern Nigeria. He's building it and people are using it for free in Borno State. Did he wait for the 1990? All of you people that are talking this nonsense, you are just one step away from IPOB. Let me tell you, you are just one step away. The constitution is no problem to anyone. It's our individual character that is keeping this country the way it is. And for religion, write anything in constitution. So long the pastors are on the pulpit preaching hate, the imams are on their pulpit preaching hate, there will never be love. You can never legislate love and you cannot legislate good character. I'm waiting for you.
Already, where I wanted to chip in, you already blocked me there when you mentioned Delta State. Actually, there is there is no way you can ask me about this 1999 constitution because I've seen everything with my eye on it. So it will be very, very difficult for you to convince me that the 1999 constitution is not part of our program. To me, I believe
it's not even the top 20
of our program.
It's not the top 20 of our program.
It will be difficult for you to convince me, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Let me bring Eze, your connection is not coming. I can't add you on. It's either you come with art video or you open your video. Go audio. Then let me bring on Chamber. Hello? 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 Chima is not talking. Okay. So my people, I've told you, see, failures will always have excuses. Any failure will always have excuses. There is nobody the 1999 Constitution is holding. It is not the 1999 Constitution that is making Abia State governor not to pay workers. And I heard he bought a 100 million naira vehicle for a worthless prostitute. I heard it. I just heard. I didn't see that one. But I know that Governor Biano bought 2 SUVs for Nnamdi Kanu and Benjamin Madugu. They still own it today. Benjamin is driving his, Emmanuel Kanu is driving the other one against to Nnamdi. So the 1999 Constitution did it. Yeah? The 1999 Constitution did it. Is that what you want to tell us? Ah, man. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the program this wonderful morning. I wish you the best of the day. Stay cool.